My name is Dr. Vandana Shiva, and I was awarded the Right Livelihood Award in 1993 for bringing together issues of women's rights and issues of nature's rights. A philosophy that is associated with me and is called ecofeminism. But most importantly, the award recognized my work in seed saving, in sustainable agriculture, and seeing that most of the farmers are women in the world. The challenges we face today are really the challenges that gave birth to my activism, the destruction of our biodiversity, the pretend and ownership of corporations like Monsanto, inventing seed and inventing life. I have spent the last 35 years working with my government and parliament to put in place laws that recognize that seeds, plants, animals are not human inventions. Because my philosophy is we are part of an earth family. We've prevented this in India. My dream is we spread this around the world, no patents on seed. Farmers' rights must be defended because without real farmers, we don't have real food. Today, 75% of the diseases that people face come from the food they eat and the toxics in the food. How can a community working on human rights work with movements like ours that have brought earth rights and human rights together? First, to recognize that these two are not separate sets of rights. There isn't a group of environmental lawyers and human rights lawyers. We need to become one in defense of the earth. Our institution, organization, movement has done the longest contributions on issues of intellectual property rights. The falseness of patenting seed, the falseness of stealing farmers' varieties and calling it your invention. This domain of biodiversity, seed, and intellectual property, the domain of biodiversity, seed, and biosafety, the impact of GMOs, is going to be more and more important again, even though we put laws in place at the Earth Summit during the Convention on Biological Diversity, because new GMOs are being brought, like CRISPR, gene editing, to deregulate. And even though the European Court of Justice ruled that gene-edited organisms are GMOs, there's an attempt to undermine it. Brexit was an attempt to undermine European law. What needs to be done is for a vigilant community of people around the world monitoring every level of deregulation to defend the right laws and to put in place new innovative frameworks, working with society, working with movements. After all, if we could get rid of slavery, which assumed that some humans could be owned by other humans, we should get rid of the new slavery, which assumes that the earth is ours to own and master. We need education and rights education for earth citizenship. This is why I've built the Earth University. We welcome students from around the world to learn about these emerging issues and the solutions that can be made at the smallest level by the smallest community. We welcome you to Navdanya, navdanya.org.